We just need to gather several dozen more, each. Mizuki grinned. Ayaka grabbed her naginata and made her way back to the handle of the cart. Stepping over one of the bars, she positioned herself before reaching down and picking it up. It was only moments later when they were walking again. Mizuki slightly ahead of Ayaka in order to spot any horned rabbits. Now that they had encountered a horned rabbit, it was typically a sign that there were more nearby. This wasn't always the case, but due to past behavior, the two of them were alert. While looking for horned rabbits, Ayaka tried to see if she could spot any of their group members. It was unlikely that they'd run into Tanaka, Kawa, and Masao so close to the town, but it was still a possibility. At least we don't have to worry about night wolves, Ayaka thought to herself. She guessed that the night wolves must have been more active, so the time that they'd appear was slightly earlier. Ayaka looked toward the sky to see where the sun was located. But considering the sun hasn't even reached its highest point, I don't think we need to worry about those monsters. The wheel of the cart creaked as it turned, providing relaxing background noise to break up the silence as they concentrated. It's not like we had much to talk about outside the adventure-related topics. Ayaka internally sighed as she was grateful for the noise. Ever since that night, Ayaka missed the sound of music that would be heard coming out of stores or at home. Now, they were reliant on getting used to silence. Ayaka wondered if that was the reason why streamers that specialized in singing and creating music were often popular with adventurers. She had seen some of the topics be related to how nice it was to enjoy music while relaxing in their rooms or while eating in the dining areas. Glancing at her bracelet, Ayaka wished that their bracelets were able to broadcast music. Though, if we all played music, it could be dangerous for us as we are hunting monsters, Ayaka thought. It's likely something that Star and Moon thought about. With what their bracelets were able to do, she figured that allowing the bracelets to play music wouldn't be difficult for the massive, multinational corporation. As the horned rabbit lunged at the grass, trying to ambush Mizuki, the monster was quickly slain with her friend's fast reflexes. Great job! Ayaka congratulated Mizuki, impressed that her friend was able to react in such a manner. Sliding her katana into the sheath, Mizuki looked at Ayaka. I just got lucky. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted the horn, so I was able to react that quickly. Ayaka was about to answer when she saw her friend's expression change. Without taking a moment to figure out what it was, Ayaka dropped the handle of the carriage and quickly grabbed her weapon with both hands. Not even taking the time to figure out where the threat was coming from, she swung the blade in the direction that Mizuki was looking at. While moving the blade, she quickly turned her head to see a horned rabbit streaking through the air. Using the blade like a shovel, it struck the side of the monster. It immediately flew towards the ground. Not taking a second longer, Ayaka jumped away from the cart and towards where the monster landed. She immediately tried to locate the creature. It took a second before she saw the thing. Ayaka thrust the blade into the horned rabbit and impaled it. With the blade being thrust into it, there was no need for any checks on whether the monster was dead or not. Breathing quickly, trying to control herself, Ayaka nervously laughed. I need to practice as you did. She looked at her friend. Everything happening so quickly, adrenaline rushed throughout her body. Ayaka could feel her heart trying to burst out of her chest. You okay? Mizuki asked. Nodding, Ayaka took a deep breath. In her mind, she couldn't imagine how just a shift in Mizuki's expression allowed her to avoid getting pierced by the horned rabbit.